Hello, this is Casey. I am here to do some free and donated readings tonight. Let's see if YouTube gets the notifications out. They haven't been sending notifications. Interesting, no notification. Wow. Hey, Bonita, how are you? Did you get a notification, hon? Wasn't sure if they were going to send them out or not. Hey, everybody. How you feeling today, Tiffany? I didn't think they'd send a notification out. They haven't been sending them. Let me get a paper ready. Hold on, let me make a list. Hey, Georgia Peach, have you heard anything on school yet? And how you doing, hon? Bonita. Priscilla. Tiffany. Tin Mints. That's a cool name. Georgia Peach. So no. How is everybody? Jazzy. Darlene, how are you, hon? Okay. Just to let you know, Priscilla, I'm only doing 10 free readings, so there'd be 2 more people after this. Fingers crossed, Georgia Peach. Okay, Bonita, did you have a specific question tonight, hon? How the next month will be. Okay. Whoa. Well, there they are. Okay, so they all popped out. Jen, how are you? We've been worried about you, hon. We haven't seen you for a while. Peaceful X. Okay. Okay, so Bonita, the first card up is the Moon card. Okay, pay attention to your intuition, follow your knowing. There may be somebody making a mountain out of a molehill, blowing things out of proportion. Okay. I want you to take some time to sit down and listen to your negative thoughts and your points of view. Okay. There's something in there that is holding you back. Pay attention, hon. Pay attention. Because the next card is the World. You were learning some major lessons. Okay. You were going through a major completion. Okay. So you're ready to start all over with new beginnings. And this new beginnings is bringing in it all. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is having it all. Okay. Happy family, safety, security. Okay. Tangible assets. And this is long term. Okay. So you've got some good things coming in, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Does that help? Good, good, good. Okay. Priscilla, did you have a question, hon? You're welcome. Priscilla, honey, you have a question? A general? Okay. I show Bonita, Priscilla, and Tiffany. You were third, hon. Maybe you just didn't see Tiffany. So Priscilla, Tiffany, Tin Mints, Georgia Peach, Sonal, Jazzy, Darlene, Jen, and Peaceful X. Okay, Priscilla. Oh my gosh, girl. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands. You're ready to quit. You're tired. You're exhausted. You just feel like you can't take another step. Okay? This card says no. Don't give up now. You're almost there, hon. Don't give up. You're almost there. Okay? Perseverance. The freaking finish line is right there. Okay? Right there. You just need to stand up and take a deep breath and regroup. Focus on how far you've come, hon. Look at how far you've come rather than how far you need to go. And I have the 4 of Wands. Okay, this could be a marriage card, hon. It's happiness, joy, celebration. Okay. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Happiness, joy, celebration. Girl, you got it all coming in this week. Okay, Nav. I got you on the list. You're the last free one. Okay. Look at this. You got it all coming in, hon. Happiness, joy, celebration. And I got a stupid fly bothering me. That's awesome. Don't give up. Hi, Sharmia. I'm doing good, hon. How are you doing? Okay, Priscilla. Tiffany, did you have a question, hon? Well, I know you got a question, but did you want a love or a general or a specific question? Oh, thank you, hon. All I do is put a little bit of lipstick on and everybody reacts. My haircut. I haven't got my haircut. I just been straightening it. It's so long. I can't do anything with it. So you had a long conversation last night, I hope. It does look good. Yeah, just straightening it. I was going to have my daughter frost it for me. And she's moving this weekend. Okay, Sharmia, we have... Okay, all the free ones are done for today. If you want a reading, you can donate. Okay, hon? I will be back tomorrow night, too. Okay. Tiffany. Somebody. Six of Cups. Somebody coming back from the past. Okay. Nostalgia. Longing for things. Okay. Now, I want you to pay attention to what's going on. Okay. Because the Justice card. Make sure that there's a given. Make sure there's an even give and take. Okay, hon? For one thing. I want you, okay, so this is coming up. I'm sure you've been on here where I told the technique where you close your eyes and you just totally relax and you think of something that makes you happy and let your body relax into it. That's your yes, okay? Then I want you to think of something that makes you not happy. And I want you to see how your body reacts. Okay, those are your yes and no's. I want you to pay attention to that. There needs to be more of an even give and take. Okay, watch for any legal situations that come up. This is usually a decision being made in your favor, so you're going to have some patience too, okay? And then I show the Lover's card. It could either, two people coming together in a love relationship, or you're going to have to make some decisions and choices around love. That makes sense? Tin Mints, are you still here, hon? Okay. Did you have a general question, love question, or a specific question, hon? Does the Cancer hate you? I need another deck. Nope, I want this one. You might want to be a little more specific rather than the Cancer hates you. Because to the subconscious mind, that could mean a bunch of things. You can give me some initials, hon. How are you doing, Rob? LG. In a windstorm. That's not good. Okay, this must be the card of the night. I already got Justice again. Okay, so the Page of Swords is new beginnings in communication. Okay? Could also be somebody watching and observing how you acted. You know how actions speak louder than words, okay? He may be observing what you're thinking, saying, and doing at this point. I do show that there was probably a blow up, something very, very passionate, okay? Maybe a little anger. But this is forward movement, one step at a time, okay? There may have been some hasty words spoken. Okay. And I do show the Justice card. Now, there's a need for balance here, a need for clarity, a need for truth. Okay. I do think that you two need to sit down and talk. If that's possible, make sure that you tell him I'm listening. Okay, those are some of the most important words that you can say is I'm listening. This is a decision usually being made in your favor. I don't think he hates you, but I do think that there's a lot of anger going on, and I do think that he is observing how you're acting. So don't do anything impulsive. Okay? Does that make sense, Tin Mints? And Tin Mints, that's the first time we've seen you here. Welcome. I hope you like and subscribe because I usually do this on toward anything. Okay? He's watching, he's observing how you're acting. Okay? So don't do anything impulsive or out of character. Hey, Bulldog. Georgia Peach, honey. You're just sad. Hola, Brie. ¿Cómo estás? Okay, let's see. Bulldog, we'll have to do your reading later. Okay, Georgia Peach. The free reading list is closed, so we are doing readings on donations now after this. Okay, I may have to pull another card. Okay, I don't think it's over. Okay, I don't think it's over. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is new beginnings of something long-term and stable, tangible assets, things in the physical, but this could be happy family, safety, security, money. Okay, you planted the seeds a long time ago, hon. You planted the seeds a long time ago, and it's taken a long time to grow. I think I'm gonna have to pull one more card after this. But yeah, the harvest is almost there. I don't know. Okay. But this is you, okay? You have to make the decisions and the choices. Okay? The universe is shining the light on a new pathway for you. Whatever you decide is going to be right for you. There's no right or wrong in this situation. And I'm going to pull one more card from another deck. Okay. This is a woman that is, look at her. She's spunky. Okay. She's very passionate. She's very creative. She knows what the hell she wants and what she's doing. Okay. So I think the thing is, so what popped in my head is you have to be clear about what you want. And that comes in with these choices and decisions, hon. You have to make a choice. You have to make a decision about what you want or not, okay? But you're not down and out. You're just, I think you're just now learning to tap into your spunk. I think you're learning to tap into who you are more. What's right for Georgia Peach, okay? Choices and decisions, hon. What do you want? What is best for you? If it's game playing, hon, you don't have to buy into it anymore, okay? Oh, ginger beer or ginger brew, hon? I buy Reed's Ginger Brew. If anybody has vomiting, upset stomach, okay? No, it's not your turn yet, Jazzy. Sonal is next. Sonal and then Jazzy. Reed's Ginger Brew. Let me tell you this real quick. My daughter had been sick for 2 months. She was probably 4. She didn't keep anything down for 4 months. I kept taking her to the doctor and they kept saying, it's just a virus. I said, isn't she dehydrated or nothing? It's just a virus. Just take her home. So I walked into Vitamin Cottage here. It's Natural Grocers, Vitamin Cottage, whatever. And there was a Reed's Ginger Brew display on the end, okay? I opened it in the store, gave it to her. I mean, she was limp. You know how when somebody's unconscious, they're just limp, arms and legs hanging back, head limp, everything. I gave her that damn ginger brew, and she was up running around in 10 minutes like she'd never been sick at all. Okay. Okay, Sanal, now what's my sign? I'm a Libra, hun. Yeah. I'm a Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Neptune, and something else. Okay, it is Sanal's turn. Oh, okay. Since she timed out Sanal for 30 seconds, Jazzy, let's do yours. That's okay, Priscilla. We all make mistakes. She gonna come back hotter than a tamale. That's okay, hon. Oh gosh. And you know, it's funny because they talk about Libras being indecisive. I don't know. I don't get to indecisive. I can be pretty impulsive. I pretty much know what I want and what I want to do. Jazzy, what's your question, hon, while we're waiting for Sanal to come back? Did we lose Jazzy? Okay. Okay. That's weird. The whole energy feels weird, Jazzy. Okay, I have the 4 of Wands. This can be a marriage card, but it's people coming together for a celebration, okay, that brings happiness, okay? I have the 8 of Cups. This is where somebody has walked away from a situation that's no longer fulfilling, okay? You're going to have to tell me if this makes sense or not. And then I have the Page of Cups. This could be the very, very early beginnings of something of an emotional nature. Okay? Or it could be somebody coming in and offering an apology. Does that make sense? I don't drink either, Nav. So apparently, Kay's mom does like H. Ginger brew is not alcoholic. At least not what they make here. Darlene, are you still here, hon? Vodka. Oh my gosh. You know, it was funny because I don't drink, and one of my friends had told me to try some elderberry wine. So I got a bottle, and I thought, it's New Year's Eve. I'm home. I'm going to do some readings. I had another bottle of wine, so I was sitting there drinking the elderberry wine, and I'm a lightweight. I don't drink at all. So I'm getting buzzed, my head's spinning. I started doing readings and it was gone in an instant. It's like it transmuted everything. Did we lose Darlene? Okay, Jen, are you here? Okay, love reading. And I want a different deck. Okay. Okay, so now you're next, okay? I'm doing Darlene right now, and then you're next, okay? Oh. Okay. You have completed some major lessons, okay? Major lessons. You have ended some things, you have completed some things, and you're ready to start all over again for a new beginning, new life, clean slate, okay? This is stepping forward with total trust in the universe, okay? Now, that's a major arcana, and so is the next one. And these are long-term effects, okay? Now, I have the 9, the Hermit. This card talks about know thyself. You are ready to start all over with new beginnings and completed all these lessons. So you are like an open book at this point in time. What do you want to create in your life? Who do you want to be? Okay? Know thyself. When you know yourself, then you can go out and shine your light in the world. But what's interesting is once you do that, we have the 6 of Cups. Are we talking about a twin flame situation, Darlene? Because once you love yourself, once you know yourself, okay, then the twin flame comes back. Okay? This is someone or something coming back from the past. This is longing and nostalgia for something from the past, okay? So the more you work on you, the closer you are to bringing your twin flame back, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Bubble technique. Clear all them doubts. Clear all the negative self-talk. You have cleared so much stuff, hon. You have cleared so much stuff. Okay, so now you're next, hon, and you wanted to know, okay. Okay. Well, you know what, hon? If you still catch yourself negative self-talk, some points of view of belief systems about how twin flames should be, about how relationships should be, then take the time to clear those in the bubble technique, okay? Sanal. Okay, so there's some major lessons going on here, Sanal. I have the Hermit. Again, this is, you need to go within and know thyself, okay? You need to find that self-love. You need to find out who you are, and then go out and shine your light in the world, okay? And then we have the Moon. There are some shadows and illusions here that you need to look at. There are some things that you, okay, I really think that you have some doubts about this situation, about this relationship. You've probably got some negative self-talk that's going on at the same time. Okay. You need to start clearing all that. Again, look, if you look under playlists and you look under classes, you'll find the bubble technique. Okay. You have doubts. Okay. The thing is, those doubts are making things bigger than they should be. Okay. Clear those fears, clear those doubts, clear those points of view. Okay. These are things that are holding you back. I want you to clear things that the things that you're telling yourself. Okay. The things you're worried about, your fears, your points of view, your emotions, everything. Yeah, marriage is a possibility because here's the Hierophant. That's a figure, a religious figure. It could be a marriage card, but you need to work on clearing you and loving yourself first, hon. You need to know that you are worthy of a good, loving relationship. Okay? If you're having doubts, those are points of view, beliefs, and fears that he is bringing up that you need to look at. Don't push them away. You need to work through them. You need to talk to them. You need to see what they're trying to teach you, okay? Does that make sense, hon? So Jen's not here. Peaceful X, are you here? If he's a controlling type, is that something that you really want? Do you want somebody that is going to control your whole life? Will that make you happy for somebody to control you? Peaceful X, what kind of question do you have? Love, general, specific? Okay. So he's working on himself also. But make sure that you work on yourself also, okay? You need to start clearing out those points of view, those belief systems, those fears, because what happens is the subconscious mind takes those fears, those points of view and belief systems, and magnifies them and attracts more of that negativity to you, okay? So the more you clear stuff in you, the more he's going to work on himself also, okay? Because people respond to what you put out there. Okay. Got quiet in here all of a sudden. Okay, I'm going to have to pull more cards. Okay. Yes, you're welcome, hon. Okay, Peaceful X. I have the Five of Wands. Okay, this is conflict, competition, disputes. Okay, this is being stuck in your head. Okay, with all these things that are going on. Okay, and this and a lot of it is brought on by a lack of consciousness. Okay, the universe is trying to bring in something, but you have a point of view, a belief system, or negative self-talk or something that you are telling yourself that is keeping you in a lack of consciousness. You need to look at that. Okay, the universe is trying to bring in all this positivity, but you have a belief system or something. There's something happening that's holding you back, okay, from moving forward, from accepting what the universe is trying to offer you. Okay, so I want you to pay attention to your negative self-talk. Okay, and I think this is your first time here. If you look at my playlist under classes, there's something in there called the bubble technique. It's under 4 minutes. It teaches you how to go in and clear that negative self-talk, your fears, your belief systems, your anger, your frustration, whatever. Okay. No, you're next, Nav. Okay. But you need to start clearing all of this. The bubble technique will help you start clearing out things that are holding you back. Okay. It's up to you. My phone is broken. It won't let me. Here. Okay. So you've got 2 pathways to choose. The universe has opened up 2 different pathways for you. It's up to you to make choices and decisions about which direction you want to go. The universe has opened up both pathways. All you have to do is decide what is better for you. Either pathway is good. There's no right or wrong in the situation, okay? The universe, see, there's deer at the end of the pathway. So that's telling me that the universe has opened up both pathways. What is best for you, okay? I do show that you have, and part of this choice, I think, is over a love relationship. So this could be moving into a love relationship, leaving a love relationship, but it's definitely decisions being made around love. Okay. And I show the King of Cups. This is a person that is very loving, caring. They can be a little bit detached because they get so involved in their emotions that sometimes they have to they have a tendency to hold back a little bit, okay? But this could be somebody offering a cup of love. But you have to do the work. You have to clear up all of this, okay? So again, if you look under my playlists, classes, and it's called the bubble technique, and see if that doesn't help you clear away some stuff, because you've got something coming in here, okay? Could be an awesome relationship, but you've got to clear away all this other stuff, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Nav, you're next. Peaceful, I hope you come back. Share, like, and subscribe, hon. I do this usually on Sunday nights, but I was bored to death today, so what's coming in love this week? That's who does it belong to? Yeah. So how about you put the bubble technique up now? Yeah, she got it. Good girl. Bulldog's on top of it. Okay, now. Well, I don't know about love, but you're making... Okay, I have the Five of Cups. Something has happened that's made you sad. You're focusing on the past. You're focusing on what's happened, okay? You need to reframe that thinking process. You do have potential here. You still have opportunities here. So don't focus on what you have lost. I want you to focus on what you have. So give gratitude for what you have rather than what has happened, okay? Give gratitude for the lessons you have learned, good or bad. They are all lessons. They are all things that teach us, okay? If you reframe it to a gratitude process of things that you have learned, it switches the energy, okay? Now, I have the Six of Wands. Okay, this is moving out of troubled waters into smooth waters, but I love his interpretation of this card because she's not hunkered down in the boat with the scarf over her head, her and a child, okay? She doesn't have a boatman rowing the boat. She has taken charge, okay? She's halfway there, okay? She's between 3 and 3. She's halfway there. She has taken charge. She is empowered to make choices and decisions and to move forward. She sees what these obstacles are, okay? And it's given her the opportunity to cleanse and clear a lot of things that are going on, okay? And this card is the 10 of Swords. A 9 is a completion. A 10 is cleaning out the last of that energy and moving into new energy, okay? This is walking away from being backstabbed, traumatized, used, abused, okay? And the universe has opened up a new pathway for you. Does that make sense, hon? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, Queen Luna, we are done with the free readings for today. If you would like a reading, you would need to make a donation, okay? You're welcome, hon. Find a Donuts. Hello, how are you, hon? Okay, so the free readings are done for today. We are doing donation readings now. Whatever you want to donate, hon. Stupid fly. We had a rainstorm earlier and all the flies came in. Thunderstorm. Hi, Sarah. The free readings are done for today. If you want to make a donation, then we could do a reading. I feel like a broken record. But if you would like to like and subscribe, I will be back tomorrow night. Okay. Thank you, Bulldog. Everybody everybody's gone now. Anybody got any questions? Any spiritual questions they want to talk about? That was it. Nav was the last on the list, hon. I do need to do a reading for you because you're a moderator. Yeah. Hi, blah, blah. Blah, blah. One, two, three. Yeah, Rob, you're on the list. Okay, Rob. Rob was last on the list, and then Bulldog because she's a moderator. Rob, what kind of question did you have? Whatever you want to pay, hon. I'm going to do a different deck. Well, we'll see. Blah, blah. Anything you want to donate, hon. I think that's pretty direct myself. I wouldn't do that for somebody I wasn't interested in. Okay, hold on, hon. Oh my goodness. If you don't go for this, I'm gonna jump through the internet and strangle you. First card up is the Ace of Cups. Yes, yes. If you donated, hun, you'll be on the list. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm checking now. Hold on, Rob. Mike. So blah blah blah. Your initials AA. Okay. So Rob, new beginnings in love. Okay, something of an emotional nature. Okay. Again, the very early beginnings of something of an emotional nature. Okay. Then the Knight of Swords. This is taking action. Okay. This is a fast moving action. So I want you to be aware that this can be a moving forward in a spiritual way, but it's a fast moving card, a fast moving energy. Okay. Ask her out. Ask her out. Okay. Does that make sense? Definitely a sign of interest. Hi, Divine Universe. Hello, KYK. Okay. Okay, so we are doing donation readings right now, whatever you want to donate for a reading, okay? And I'm going to do blah, blah, blah now. And what did I do? Why are these not? Because they're in the wrong deck, that's why. Blah, blah, blah. Do you have a specific question, hon? Okay, so give me some initials, because when you say Scorpio, that doesn't narrow it down very much, okay? Give me some initials, hon. Z, okay. You need to let us know, Rob. All us ladies are going to be wondering in suspense now. Yes. Oh my God, she's going to keep calling. Hold on. Yes, dear. Readings. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Is the door locked? Okay. Bye. Sorry about that. Yes, that's it on Cash App. Yes. I'm telling you, Rob, you better let us know. Okay. I think that he's a little preoccupied with something else right now. Okay. I do show this card talks about bringing in stability. Okay. Bringing in stability and forward movement. Okay. So it's is he a student by any chance? Because this kind of makes me feel like, yeah. This makes me feel like he's studying and that he's focused on something else right now. Okay. I do think that he's walking a tightrope. Okay. He's walking a tightrope. He's walking a very, very fine line right now. And he's trying to keep everything in balance. I don't think that he's, and men have a tendency to focus on one thing at a time. Okay. He's got a couple ways of getting out of the situation, but he's so busy trying to balance that he's not seeing the situation at this point in time, okay? But I do show that there will be the beginnings of communication. I do think at some point there's going to be, like I said, some communication, okay? Because this is very early beginnings of communication, something that could be long-term and stable. The universe is going to open up a pathway, but I think in the meantime, you need to be very patient, okay? But there is the potential there. Does that make sense, hon? But I just think that right now, yeah, the universe is going to open up an opportunity for you guys to communicate. Okay. Okay. So KK, we're working on you. Okay, I'm gonna pull 4 cards. 2 for you guys moving in together and 2 for your separate places. Okay, so you're going to have to decide. This is what the cards are telling me. I have the 8 of Cups. This is moving in together. This is walking away from a situation. Okay? Walking away from a situation into something better. See all these spilled cups here, okay? This is walking away into something better. But look, walking into something better, walking into the light. That's something better, okay? And there have been lots and lots of lessons learned, okay? So you are cleaning out the last of those lessons. One of you are, okay? And moving into a new beginning. And for separate apartments, I have the Tower card. Okay, this is where the universe comes in to shake something up. Okay. It's like somebody has asked for something and then they haven't followed through on something. So the universe comes in to shake things up for it to be built on a better foundation. And then I have the 7 of Coins. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. This is learning new things, studying, it's like there's some knowledge, there's some learning that's coming in, okay? Does that make sense for you? It seems more like the living together. I don't know. I'm more leaning toward the moving together, but then that's your choice and decision. You have to weigh between the two, okay? Okay, so the free list is closed at this point in time. And I'm doing readings on donation now. Bulldog is a hard taskmaster. Did that help at all, KK? Kai K? Okay, good. You're welcome. Yes, go ahead and post your question, Bulldog. She doesn't know what her question is. Girl, I'm not going to look at signs. I'm going to pull 5 cards for you since you're a moderator for September. I'm going to use this deck. Said you like this deck. For the month of September, who's coming in for Bulldog? Well, things are definitely shifting. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Things are shifting in your favor, okay? Pay attention to the energy. Focus on moving forward. I show the 5 of Swords. Okay, still dealing some with the narcissist, okay? It's like sometimes you're hard on yourselves. Sometimes you have a tendency to be a little bit negative, okay? So you need to, this is you this time. This is you being hard on you, okay? You make it harder than you should. Yeah, you're dealing with a narcissist, but this energy is also you, okay? You're having a tendency to be stuck in the negative and you are being hard on yourself, okay? Now, I do show the Knight of Pentacles. This is a very, very slow-moving energy. And it's probably a good thing that it's a slow-moving energy because you're stuck in your head, can't make a choice, can't make a decision, and there needs to be some healing done here. You need to look at the shadow side of things that are coming up, okay? And the 6 of Pentacles. There's a need for more of an even give and take. Okay, things need to balance out more. But here's your water sign. Okay, King of Cups. Somebody possibly coming in offering something of an emotional nature. Could be loving support, could be an emotional relationship, okay? There's your water sign. I don't know who he is, but he's definitely a king. And that's what you want. You want to deal with a king or an emperor, okay? Well, you don't want him to be a knight. You want him to be a king, okay? Knights have a tendency to not be as committed and stable, okay? Yeah, somebody very, very emotional. Very sensitive. I guess that's it for tonight. Nobody else wants a reading? Then we'll go ahead and finish it up for tonight. Unless anybody wants to talk about some spiritual things. Are you up for doing this every night for the next week, Bulldog? We're going to try that again. Yes. Are you going to call her? Are you going to... Daisy's out of town. Okay. Just remember, Daisy's out of town, though, okay? So let me know when. Call me and let me know what time. Okay? Okay. I guess we're done for... Okay. Let me know... Oh, the Akashic Records. I want to do that I want to do that like early afternoon, not at night. Is that what you wanted to do tonight, was Akashic Records? Okay, so if you I was going to say, if you sign up for notifications, but YouTube has been kind of crazy on notifications. On Sunday nights, I come on at 6:30 or 7 Mountain Standard Time, okay? On Friday nights, we do spiritual talk, and that's 6:30 or 7 on Friday nights. We want to start a metaphysical book group on Wednesday nights, and that book would be The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, if you want to join that. Peaceful X. So, oh, the tarot card meanings. Okay. You know what, hon? Okay. I look at the pictures. Okay. Now, look at this one. A 9 is a completion. Okay. This guy has been carrying a lot of burdens for a long time. A 9 means that he's walking away from carrying everybody else's burdens. To me, this is him gathering up his resources and walking away. Now, the deer tell me that the universe has opened up new pathways for him, but he's walking away from all the burdens. He's cleaning up the last of carrying everybody else's burdens and moving off into his own new beginning. Okay? Now, the 7 of Pentacles talks about the seeds being planted. Look at the pictures, okay? but it's symbology. It's animals have meanings. Okay, the seeds were planted. How long does it take for a tree to grow to be mature enough to bear fruit? A long time. Okay, so it's been a period of time where the tree has had to mature. Now the harvest is almost ready. Okay, she's waiting to be able to harvest that. She hasn't harvested yet. Okay. And this one, Five of Pentacles, this is a lack consciousness card. It talks about people. These are people outside the church. They're afraid to walk into the church because it doesn't seem to be. If you look at our mentality, it's not cool to have to ask for help. Okay. Okay, that's fine, hon. So, but the universe is trying to bring something in. You have a point of view, a belief system or something, okay, that's keeping the universe from bringing you in this prosperity and abundance, because we have a tendency to block our own receiving. Okay, it's with our points of view and our belief systems. Tina Marie Han, I'm doing readings. The free readings are done for the night, but if you want to make a donation, then we could do a reading. Any donation, okay? But look at the pictures, hon. Look at the pictures. The peacock talks about beauty, okay? Nature, tapping into the abundance, tapping into the gratitude, the beauty of life, okay? Now, this little guy, this pages are, focus on the pictures. They tell a story, okay? Like the animals tell a story. The deer, see, to me, the deer represents, let's see, look at this. This is koi fish. Okay, what do the koi fish represent? Prosperity and abundance. Where is it? Okay, so I use Native American cards, and the deer, okay, the Native Americans tell a story about the deer. So the Great Spirit called the deer up Sacred Mountain to see him one night, but there was the worst demon in the world. Everything bad, evil, scary, anything put together, right? On the pathway that kept scaring off God's creatures from going up the pathway, Sacred Mountain. So the deer, when it ran into this demon, okay, it looked at this demon with unconditional love rather than fear in its heart. And this demon had never experienced love before. It was confused. It didn't know what to do, and it shriveled up and turned into a little rock. And they talk about the deer has opened up the pathway for all God's creatures to find its way up Sacred Mountain to the Great Spirit. So this, to me, see, there's two pathways, but the deer is there. The universe has opened up new pathways for you. So that's how I look at the cards, hon. But pay attention to the pictures because they do tell a story. Yeah, I have a book on all kinds of Native American stories, and they correspond with so much of things that we go through in our life. Just like, the major arcana 1 through 21 are all aspects of what we go through in our life. Now, to me, they call, like when there's a rabbit in the picture, it's telling you to pay attention to your fears, because your fears hold you back big time. I'm trying to find another picture. I'll probably have to look in another deck, because I have Pentacles are a slow moving energy, and sometimes it's good because if there's a rabbit in the picture, it's telling you that you need to look at your fears and your illusions. Like this one, this has a little rat in it. Yeah, the Native Americans are right on. So are the Chinese on a lot of things. Okay, there's a fat little happy mouse in here talking about having much more than enough, okay? And the lion, what is a lion? Okay, what is the symbology of a lion? Strength, loyalty, you know, a king. So, see, this one has a butterfly is transformation and change. What stage of life are you in? But look at this volcano. Okay, you can't tell me there's not been some disputes and some arguments, okay? And look at the horse. The horse is taking one step at a time, moving very slowly. So it's almost like the horse is almost stalled. It's everything is moving very, very slowly. And look at her. Okay, if you look at the traditional decks, look at where she's at. She's halfway between the swords. Okay, but the thing is, nobody else is rowing the boat for her. She's taking charge. She's empowered to move forward, even though she knows what the obstacles are. You know? Anna, the free readings are done for tonight, but if you want to make a donation, then we could do a reading. But I want you to look at the devil. Okay? What is devil backwards? It's lived. Okay? So it's not just codependency. It's our belief systems, our points of view. Okay? It's anything that holds us back from living our life. When you do not live your life the way that the universe intended you to do, because of all these points of view, we have cultural points of view, family points of view, personal points of view, and these things all hold us back. Okay? So to me, the devil is not just a bad relationship. It's something that keeps you from living your life. And those are the points of view and belief systems and fears that we have about, and the way we're taught about it should be this way or that way. But the thing is, we're all different. We're all supposed to be different. We're all supposed to have different belief systems and truths. The thing is, yeah, the devil can go pretty deep. So it's anything that holds you back. Anything that holds you back. Because we are supposed to be different. Everybody has their own truth. You know, and you can argue and fuss and kick and fight, but you're not going to change somebody else's truth. So the thing is, we're here to honor each other's differences, but we're taught anything that is different is wrong. You know? So, yeah. So the devil energy goes real deep. They all go real deep if you sit down and really, really study each card, you know? And look at the sun. Okay? Ultimate happiness. Fulfillment on all levels. Bringing light into the situation. Bringing light on all the things that, see? The devil card. It's bringing light and overshadowing all those fears, all those illusions that keep us from living our life. But the universe cannot help us if we do not ask. Okay, that's part of our free will. You know, if you want the universe to help you, give permission to your personal angels. Yes, journal the things. You know, give permission to your personal angels, your personal guards, your personal archangels to communicate with you for things that you need to be aware of and things that you need to know. Because when the agreement with free will was the universe cannot interfere unless we ask. If you don't ask, then it can't do anything. And don't always ask for something specific, because when you ask for something specific, then you're locking the universe into this, when there might be points of view out, opportunities out here, outside this box, that are better for you, but you've locked the universe into this. So sometimes if you do ask for something specific, then say this or something better, because the universe can bring us in something better. But we need to allow it. Because if you ask for something, okay, you've got a belief system here. Oh, there's a block. Okay, I'm going to come over here till I find an opening. Oh, there's another block. Until what you asked for might come to you in a watered down version of what you asked for in the first place, because of our points of view, our belief systems, and our fears. Hi, hon. The free readings are done for the night, but if you want to donate, then any amount, then I can do a reading. Okay? It's kind of the same thing. So the basis behind donating something is there needs to be an exchange of energy. It's kind of a shamanic thing. When they do a healing for you, you either donated a chicken or a crystal or something, you know. But look at this tower. Okay, the tower is when something is being destroyed, something that is being broken down in order to be rebuilt again in a new way. The thing is, the tower card is also, you have asked for something and you haven't followed through. You've given the permission to the universe to help you with something, then you don't follow through, then the universe comes in and shakes everything up for you. And the death card is the ending of something and the beginning of something new, but it's a transformation from one state to another. And that's also you making choices and decisions, you know, making changes through choices and decisions. Where the tower is, well, you've asked for it and now you haven't done anything. So, you know, so it's, yeah, but the pictures tell a lot. The pictures tell a lot. And I like Sierra Marchetti's decks, because look at this devil. Look at the chains that hold us back, the chains that bind us, you know. Those are our points of view, our thoughts, these things that hold us back. Yeah. Yeah. But it all comes down to free will. Each one of those major arcana are different aspects of life. We start with the Fool, was when you're first born, when you go through a rebirth, when you're learning new things, you're starting all over again. Clear to the world, which is a completion of learning all those things, and you're ready to start all over again with the Fool. You know, we tap into our intuition, we tap into our knowing, we go through problems, we deal with our fears. Each one of the major arcana cards, yeah, represent different aspects of our life. So I hope that helps some, hon. Cool. Well, I'm glad I could help with that. What other cards are you confused about? Okay, so the High Priestess to me, okay, it talks about lots of things going on. She's dancing to the music of the universe, to the secrets of the universe. There's lots of things going on behind the picture that you don't know anything about. So you have to kind of follow your intuition and knowing. But it also, to me, in a lot of the decks, the High Priestess is sitting on a throne and she's holding a book. To me, that would be the Akashic Records. Okay? Sometimes it's written in the Akashic Records. Lots of things. And all four kings represent the emperor. They're all four different aspects of the emperor, just like the queens are four aspects of the empress, you know? The Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is forward movement. Okay, but at the same time, it's all divine timing because we do not have the control. Things are out of control. Things are kind of wild. It's forward movement, it's victory, but it's in divine timing. Let me see if I can find it in this deck. Where are you? In most of my cards, I like Sierra Marchetti's cards. I like the pictures. I like the color. Where are you, Chariot? You'll probably be the very last one, right? Okay. Okay, in this one, he does have the reins, okay? But the horses are going their own separate way, okay? In the other decks that I have, she doesn't, it's usually a woman and she doesn't have control, okay? There's no reins between the person and the horses. Or the sphinxes are sitting on the ground and there's no reins, okay? You don't have control. This is in the universe's hands. It's divine timing, okay? But in this one, he's trying to regain control, but he's trying to maintain balance at the same time. But again, it's still divine timing. Let's see if I can find it in the other one. It just depends on the deck too. They're so different. And then you've got to, you know, I find a lot of things that pop up like this card, the Five of Swords. Okay. This is somebody that has to win. Okay. This is somebody that has to put other people down in order to feel good about themselves. They leave a trail of destruction around them. Okay. So to me, this card is the narcissist card. Because they've got to put everybody else down in order to feel good about themselves. But they always leave a trail of destruction. But if you look at it for that specific person also, it could mean that they're being hard on themselves. Where's the Chariot? Come on. Do I have all my cards in here? Well, I'm not going to find it in this deck. Oh, heavens. And the if you've got somebody waiting for their ship to come in and they've got their back turned to it, okay, that usually tells me they're not open to receiving. If they're facing it, they're open to receiving. But how many emotionally unavailable people do we have out there? There it is, Chariot. See, in this one, the sphinxes are on the ground. There's no connection. There's like a purple veil floating around her. And it's like, yeah, this is it's all in divine timing because it's not in your control. Okay. So they just tell a story is all. Yeah. And you look at every deck is different. I don't know if you've seen these ones yet. Oh my God, these are so awesome. Have you seen the transparent tarot? Let me show you this transparent tarot. One of my people, I mentioned that I was saving up the money to get this deck because they're pretty expensive. And she donated the money for me to get these cards. Okay. Let me see. I should have brought another piece of paper over here. Okay. I have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. This is, okay. So this is Ace of Pentacles. This actually is the Hangman. Okay. This Ace of Pentacles is waiting and waiting and waiting for something. And it looks like they're waiting for justice. Okay, see what this looks like? It's a long, slow process. It's also, I think if I look at this too, it's also like you're waiting for some kind of balance. This King of Pentacles is waiting for some kind of balance, some kind of justice. So I've been playing around with them, trying to learn them because a lot of the symbols are different. This, like I said, see how different this is? This is the Hangman. Just hanging there, waiting and waiting and waiting, you know? And here's your sword of justice and your scales of justice. So, yeah, I'm playing with them, trying to learn them. Definitely something new. Something to keep us on our toes. So they're awesome. And I've done a couple readings for a couple people, and they've just been amazed. I just love people and their creativity with all the cards. I have so many cards now, it's crazy. And then we have the, I like these. These are different. The Light Seer Tarot. They're more of a modern interpretation. They're not the same as the other ones. See, here's your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Very successful woman. Okay. Still in touch with nature. Very much a messenger to the world. Queen of Cups. Look at her. She's meditating. She is projecting love out into the world. Look at the little sage smoking. King of Pentacles. Look at him. The lone wolf. Long-term stable, yep. King of Swords. But look, okay, so the owl is wisdom. The owl represents seeing the truth. The bat talks about rebirth. The raven talks about tapping into the magic of the universe. And he's carrying the sword of truth, okay? Hi, Winter. And look at this. This is a different Knight of Pentacles, okay? He's moving forward. His horse is following him. The prosperity and abundance is following him also, okay? So this is a more modern Five of Swords instead of Five of Swords instead of the swords and people fighting. Yeah, I'm still online. I'm Bulldog. Instead of the Five of Swords. Okay, so yeah, I know you were on another reader, hon. Five of Swords is, look at him. This is a raven or a crow, but the crow could talk about, well, I think that's what am I getting on the crow? I'm not quite sure. Okay, we are. So Peaceful and I are talking about tarot cards. Look at this Eight of Cups walking away from a situation, but she's walking away from a singing bowl with a fire in it. You know? Here's your Ace of Pentacles, growth. Yeah. I was just showing them some of my different cards. So I'm learning the Transparent Tarot and I'm learning the Light Seers Tarot. You know, they all have a story to tell. Now, it's interesting with the interpretation of the Four of Pentacles because in other decks, she would be holding on. She's not open to giving and receiving. She's trying to hold on to everything. But now, with this one, she's focusing on her prosperity and abundance and giving gratitude for it. So it's interesting to learn. I just love tarot cards. I'm telling you, I have so many cards, mostly oracle cards, but I just collect them because they're just awesome, the different stories that they tell. You should come on Friday nights, 6:30 to 7 Mountain Standard Time, Peaceful. We do a lot of on Sunday nights I do tarot and talk. If anybody has any spiritual questions, they could ask after we do readings. On Friday nights, somebody requested we just do the spiritual talks. So Friday nights we do spiritual talks. Sunday nights I do tarot and talk. Tinker, that's so cool. Like I said, every tarot deck tells a new story. And I just got these in the mail. Okay. These are new. And where's the other ones? Any donations I get go toward getting tarot cards to doing better readings, different readings for you guys. Okay, all the donations that I get, I put back into the channel. Oh, here it is. Oracle of the Seven. These are awesome. These are absolutely awesome. But these are brand new. Both of these are brand new. Just released. In fact, this one is still on back order. They haven't released it here yet, I don't think. At least when I ordered it, they hadn't. I ordered them out of England. So I invite you all to subscribe so you can get notifications when I come on. I do love readings. I kind of backed off on the general readings a little bit because it seems like nobody's had anything going on in their love life for the last couple months. So all the love readings have been coming out as general readings. Fabio, okay, so the free readings are done for today. If you would like a reading, if you give a donation, then we can go ahead and do a reading. It comes back to the law of giving and receiving. It doesn't matter what you donate. You just need to donate something, okay? I got a stupid fly. So if you want to come on some Friday night and we could sit and talk about tarot cards, that's cool, you know. I've been trying to talk about, free will and how we're all different and supposed to be honoring each other's differences, and we're not. We're taught that everything is different is wrong, you know. So, and I, if you look in my, okay, so this is something you guys can do. If you look at my playlist under classes, there's a movie in there called What the Bleep Do We Know? This came out before The Secret, and it goes into a little more detail about how energy works. I had the longer version in there before, but I put in the shorter version. But it's What the Bleep Do We Know? There's a technique in there called the bubble technique that you can use, that you can clear points of view, belief systems, illusions, anger, fear, frustration. It'll clear it instantly. There's another technique in there called Who Does It Belong To? Because 80% of what we think and feel is not even ours. We pick it up from everybody else. Hey, Casey, how are you, hon? And there's one in there on how to cut cords. So I try to give you guys simple things to do, to watch. You behaving yourself tonight, Casey? Yay! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we lost about 15 people while I was out sick. Oh, cool. Where are you on vacation at, hon? I envy you. I just got my car back today from the shop, so I was going to go somewhere all day. Your mom's... Yeah, let's go home so Mom can take care of us. I hope you had fun, hon. Cool. I used to cook all the time for the kids, but I don't anymore. I make them take me out to eat. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Yeah, we had some pretty bad thunderstorms here today. Otherwise, I would have gone somewhere. Tired of being stuck home. I'm sure everybody's tired of being stuck home. So let me ask all of you that. What have you learned? Okay, how much spiritual growth have you gone through in the last 5 months? Because you've had to slow down your life. How much spiritual growth have you had? Gabby, the free readings are done for today, but if you make any kind of donation, I can do a reading. Yes, yes. Because everybody's had to slow down because our reality keeps us so busy that we don't have time to listen to spirit. Yes. Slowing down to appreciate things, slowing down to do some of the things that we've always wanted to do, slowing down to listen to spirit. Okay, so there's one way. Another is Cash App. $. There's another way. And one of the things that I told everybody when we first went into the slowdown of everything is, look at this as a time to do some things on your bucket list that, gee, I wish I had time to do this, or gee, I wish I had time to do that. So it's like, yeah. I tell everybody, if you take 10 minutes a day to just close your eyes and relax and just listen, it can change your whole life, because then you're taking time to listen to spirit. But just taking time to sit and listen to spirit just opens up things big time for everybody, Tinker Mouse, thank you for subscribing. So what has anybody else been doing on this break? And Casey, you can't tell me you slowed down a lot because you're working all the time, girl. Yay! Thank you, everybody. We're getting our numbers back up. Okay. Are your initials VO, hun? Oh my gosh, Casey. Okay. Okay. You back, Rob? Okay. Victoria, I am going to do, let me see. Okay. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to tell you, hun, is you need to work on you. Okay. I have a little video called the bubble technique. It's under playlist. It's under classes. It's called the bubble technique. I want you to work on you. I want you to work on your negative self-talk. Okay. I want you to work on your points of view about how relationships should be. I want you to work on your belief systems about how relationships should be. And I want you to start clearing all that negative self-talk, okay? Now, I do show that there's some healing going on. There's a need for emotional and passionate balance. Okay, this is coming into some clarity. Okay, some wonderful things going on, okay? I do show that there may have been some separation by distance, some arguments, some disputes. Okay, I want you to start putting all the energy around that into the bubble technique. I swear, girl, I put this simple little technique up. It's free. It's under 4 minutes. It can clear so much stuff for you, okay? But this can be resolved. This card tells me there's separation, there's heartache, there's disputes, okay? But the thing is, it can be resolved. Sometimes just sitting down and saying, I'm listening to somebody can make a huge difference, okay? Now, I do show the Eight of Pentacles. This is learning new things, studying new things, okay? Having all these things going on and on and on, but you need to focus on one thing at a time. You're stuck in your head at this point of view. I want you to tap into your creativity, okay? And explore what you can do, okay, to make a difference in things. And I have the Wands. This is competition. This is disputes, arguments. Again, this is being stuck in your head, not knowing which way to go. You need to start clearing all that indecision, that competition, okay? If you can start doing that, we have the Two of Cups here. So the situation is, the more you clear the things that are holding you back from having a relationship, the more that you open up new possibilities with this relationship, okay? So one of the things I would clear is you self-sabotage yourself. That it is how the relationship could be. Ask the universe, what grand and glorious adventure can we have together? What can we create today? What can we create together? Okay, but I want you to pay attention to your self-talk about this. Okay, I want you to start writing down some of the things that you catch yourself thinking that might be a little bit negative, because there may be some things that you have, some belief systems, okay, about the way things should be that could be blocking the situation, okay? So if he's self-sabotaging, I want you to start clearing some self-sabotaging in you because I get the feeling that you guys are mirroring each other. So you maybe not be paying attention to this. You may be pushing away all these things, but see, that might be part of the problem, because when you push things away, any doubts, any fears, anything you have, when you push them away, you're causing them to expand and grow. So you want to clear. Okay, so if you see self-sabotage in him, clear it. If you see doubts that he has about you, clear it in you. Okay? If you see him undecided about you, clear it in you. Because you guys are mirroring each other. You're reflecting each other, okay? Does that make sense, hon? Because the more I get the feeling that you're, yeah. Yes. Yes. But I think that you both have a lot of things to clear before it really, really, really comes into, I don't want to say manifestation. What's the word I'm looking for? Into union, okay? But it's not going to come easy. You both have work to do, okay? You both have, and yeah, you both have some things to clear. I hope that helped, Gabby. Casey, are you ready for your reading, hon? You're welcome, hon. I hope that helped. And if you guys can, watch the movie, What the Bleep Do We Know? Casey, I put a shorter version into the playlist under classes, okay? It's What the Bleep Do We Know? It's like an hour and a half movie, and it talks about how energy is and how we create a reality. This is something that came out, was a sleeper movie that took the whole country by storm, and this came out before The Secret. And it explains things a little bit more than I don't want this stick, than what The Secret does. So I put it up there for you guys to watch. Okay, this feels better. Yeah, people don't watch that movie anymore. You know, it's buried. Everybody watches The Secret. But if I bring up What the Bleep, they don't know what I'm talking about. Yes. That's cool that you studied that, hon. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I put it in my playlist for people to watch. Yes, the shorter version. It's an hour and a half rather than 3 hours. Okay, Casey. Did you have a particular question, Casey, or just general reading? Or love reading? You need like a 2-minute movie. So Elle that comes on is very new at all of this. She said she watched that movie and she was absolutely shocked. She didn't realize that it was that in depth. Hi, Z. Okay. Okay. Bear with me, guys, because I am doing an in-depth reading for Casey for her donation. Okay. So, yes, donations tonight, hon. Okay, so Casey, first card up is the Tower. Okay, something needs to be shaken up. Okay, something needs to is being broken down in order to be rebuilt on a more solid foundation. Now, you have asked for something. You've asked the universe for something and you haven't followed through for it. So now the universe is going to shake things up, but it's not bad because it's bringing in, okay? It's bringing in some emotional fulfillment and happiness and celebration, okay? And then we have the Star card. Okay, this is a wish card. Focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, okay? There's light being brought to the situation. There is healing being brought up to the situation. Now, this card also says you might be feeling, okay, you may also be feeling a little vulnerable right now. But again, focus on what you want. Start clearing out all that stuff with the bubble technique that you don't want, okay? Pay attention. Lots of healing. Lots of good things coming in, okay? Now, in the past, we have the Emperor. This could be your father. Could be a father figure. It could be somebody that has children. I'm glad somebody's manifesting things. That's good, though. Yes, I honor you for that, okay? This is a man that has lots of responsibility. Okay? Has lots of responsibility. In the now, I have the Chariot, Justice, and the Ten of Wands. But you know what, hon? You are a very hard worker. You put your heart into your job. You look for solutions that other people don't see because you are more open to other possibilities than a lot of other people, okay? I know that for a fact. So in the now, we have the Chariot card. This is forward movement, okay? This is victory, but at the same time, you don't have control of what's going on. This is divine timing. Everything that you're moving into is all divine timing, okay? Not in you have no control over this situation at all. Now I have the Justice card. So this is telling me that there's a need for balance, truth, and clarity. Okay, if there's any contracts that come in, I want you to pay extra attention to the fine print. Okay, any legal contracts. But just remember, the legal contracts can also be divorce. It could be marriage contracts, a marriage license. Okay, this is a decision being made in your favor, though. Okay, have you put your foot down about something? Because I feel like you've already done this. You're done carrying everybody else's burdens. You're done. Okay, you're gathering up your resources and you're walking away from a situation. The universe has opened up new pathways for you, hon. But you are done. You were walking away with your resources into a new beginning. So in the future, I have the Queen of Wands. Okay. So you're very passionate about something, very, very tapped into your creativity. Okay. There's lots of light being brought to the situation, a lot of healing being brought to the situation. And this feels like it's definitely you. Okay. Is that little Cocker Spaniel, faithfulness. Look at, if I don't know if you can see it, he's looking at her and he just adores her. So this is interesting. Actually, okay. Queen of Wands could be male or female. Okay, something is being offered from the universe. Now, this is, look at this. In the other decks, stupid fly. In the other decks, he's looking away from the cup. In this deck, he's looking directly at the offer that the universe is offering him. The cups are full. Okay, there's emotional fulfillment here, but something is being offered that he's seriously looking at. So, and I do think that it's a relationship between the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So you want to get drunk. I've been feeling like that all day and I don't drink. Okay. So here's very passionate, very creative, very much in touch, bringing light to the situation. This little puppy dog loves and adores her or him. Okay. But then the King of Pentacles, someone long-term, stable, happy family, tangible assets, safety, security. Okay. This man has it all. Very successful. Long-term, stable, very slow moving though. Okay. Aha. Aha. And he makes his decisions slow, doesn't he? So that makes sense. Now, where you're at now, okay, so are you being hard on yourself at this point in time? Normally, I would say this is the narcissist card, but it can be somebody else, somebody that's also being very hard on themselves about something. I almost feel like you're judging yourself for something, hun. Okay. And when you're doing that, you're leaving a trail of destruction behind you. You're like breaking off and scattering parts of your soul. This is one of the reasons I want to get started. Taddy can't do the class on Wednesday nights, but I need. I'll talk to Elle tomorrow night. If nothing else, just you and me and Elle will start that class on the dark side of the light chasers. Okay. I think you have a tendency to push away some things and not look at them. Because I know you're bright. I know you're bubbly. I know you are a shining light for a lot of people, okay? But you are pushing away some things that you need to look at and you're being hard on yourself, okay? But at the same time, say, here's your Three of Wands. This is moving forward into stability, bringing light to a situation. Now, he's waiting for his ship to come in because he's facing the ship. I think you're pushing away some fears and doubts. You're pushing something away. You don't want to look at something. I'm not quite sure what, but there's a belief system or something, okay? You're not looking at it. But the environment around you is being open to receiving. You are a shining light. You are a beacon to people, okay? You need to be that shining light and beacon for yourself. We'll pull a couple more cards on that Five of Swords in a minute. Now, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for something, okay? But this just calls for a change of perspective. You need to look at it from a different option. You need to look at it from a different possibility. Now, the result is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Very successful, very loving, very much in touch with nature, very much in touch with the beauty of life, giving gratitude for everything, okay? And then we have new beginnings. Are you okay? You say you just got a $700 bonus, but this is the new beginnings of more tangible assets, more long-term stability coming in, okay? Keep focusing on that gratitude, hun. And I also show the Four of Wands. This can be a marriage card. Happiness, celebration, okay? And let's pull a couple cards on that Five of Swords. Let me use this deck. Is she pushing away? Yes. We got to focus on that gratitude. Okay, so with the Five of Swords, I pulled up the Moon. Okay, this is, again, this card makes me think of the dark side of the light chasers. There's something that you are so focused on the positive, hun, that you are not looking at something. Okay, this is talking about the shadow side. Pushing away the shadow side. It's also things being blown out of proportion. Yeah, you got to find if you can read the intro and the first chapter. I had a therapist, a psychotherapist. Yeah, she cried through the intro. She said it hit so close to home just in the intro. Okay. So this is working through the shadows and the illusions. This is the things that we push away because, so we have this is what I do, okay? I focus on the positive rather than looking at the negative. Even when I do my readings, you guys know that I try to focus on the positive, okay? I try to encourage you guys to make choices and decisions. But at the same time, you've still got to look at your fears, your doubts, and your illusions, okay? Because those are what's running the subconscious mind that creates our reality, okay? If you can start clearing this, if you can start looking at those illusions, shadow work, exactly. And that's what the dark side of the light chasers is about, is the shadow work, okay? You can start looking at that. You can look, if you can sit down and honestly look at all aspects of yourself, okay? That's going to bring in a deeper love, deeper connection. Much deeper. So that's what your Five of Swords is doing. Northbound 44, we're doing donation readings now. Did that make sense, Casey? We really, really need to start on that book. And Tatty, like I said, Tatty is busy with schoolwork. She's got 3 times as much work now because she's doing everything online. So, yeah. No, you don't need it, honey. With this book, we're going to work on all our issues, because if we sit down and truly look at all those aspects of ourselves, this is why I recommend that book, because if we can stop pushing away all those parts of ourselves, we, like she talks about, she refers to another book. He says we are this great big huge mansion, and when we push away aspects of ourselves, we lock those parts of ourselves away in a room. Okay. And the first half of our life, we lock away all those parts of ourselves. Yeah. I got to deal with my issues all the time. And then the second half of your life, you spend trying to heal and reclaim all those parts of yourself, Hey, dream girl. So the free readings are over tonight, everybody. And if you would like to make a donation, then we can go in and do a reading. Northbound, do you use Cash App either? I don't know of any other ways to do donations. Did that help, Casey? You only donate on YouTube. I'm not up to 1,000 people yet. Girl, Girl, I'm still trying to reclaim all those pieces of myself that I locked away. Because, when I was growing up, my mother told me things like, she was raised as Unity Church. So one of the things that she told me was, everything you think, do, and say, God writes on a little cloud, and you're going to pay for it all, right? So I was scared to create make any waves, stand up for myself, create any karma, have any bad thoughts. So I pushed away all those parts of myself, and I'm still trying to reclaim all those pieces, So I have healing work to do all the time too, girl. I'm just as human as you guys are. Yes. Okay, so one of the things that I've had to learn, Casey, is sometimes people just want you to listen. Okay, so don't say anything if they just want you to listen. Now, this is a technique that we all have to learn, okay? If they ask you for help, then help. If they do not ask you for help, then you are interfering with their free will. Now, when I do healing work, active listening, yes. So one of the things I had to learn with healing work is, we know all these wonderful things, we know they work, but people are not open to receiving a lot of this. So what you have to do is plant seeds. Sometimes all you have to do is tell them something and don't mention it again. And sometimes it will start growing as a thought in their own mind. Okay? Or maybe they're not ready for it. Maybe because of their belief systems, they'll never believe it, or they'll never work on it. All we can do is plant that seed and see if it grows. If they ask for the help, then we step in and help. Okay? It's a major lesson. One frog? No, there's more than one person here, Mia. So it's hard. It's one of the hardest things I have ever had to learn as a healer. Okay, Rob IS is here, and Peaceful's here. So it's not one. Yes, we're still on. So there's 5 frogs on a log. 4 decide to leave. How many frogs are on the log? See, Mia, you brought them all out of the woodwork. They're all popping up now. So that happens a lot. Sometimes when I have classes, on Friday nights we do spiritual talk. On Sunday nights we do tarot and talk. Tonight's an extra night. In fact, I may try going on every night this week, so we can try to get more subscribers. Decision is not action. It makes sense. I kind of had that little niggling thought in my head, but I thought, no. That's a good one. Yes. See, and that's, yeah. So for the people that don't usually come, one of the things I try to do is I don't like to do a lot of predictions. I try to give you the energy that's around you so you can make choices and decisions. Okay? Never give your power away to a reading. If you don't like something you hear, make a choice, change it. Because God gave you that free will, use it. Okay? Never give your free will away to a reading. You need to hire a tech consultant. Make some choices and decisions. I'm going to grab some water, guys. Give me 10 seconds here. Thank you for your patience. Ooh, possibilities. You need to find your charger. Casey's got a really good job. She does. But the thing is, she's very creative with the job. She comes up with solutions that other people or so blocked into that they can't even think of. So she's got an awesome job. Sometimes, Mia, people come on and they just sit and listen. I have a lot of followers that come in and just sit and listen. That's one of the reasons we started just a spiritual talk, because some people, when I get done with the readings, we sit and talk about spiritual things, and they sit and listen. I try to empower everybody to make choices and decisions. I have one freaking fly. It's been bothering me all week. Now, if Bulldog was here, she'd say somebody was spying on me. Taddy! We were just talking about you. How you doing, hon? Casey just went to put her phone on the charger. My gosh, girl, we missed you. How's it going with school? Yeah, Casey just went to get her charger. She said she'd be back. I know. Hey, how did your grandma do with that necklace? With the indigo gabbro? Oh, I know school's going to be a nightmare for a while. Does it seem like, can she tell a difference from wearing the necklace? What we're talking about is there's a stone called indigo gabbro. Let me find it. Okay. So I started getting spacey. I started forgetting things. Okay. This is called an indigo gabbro. It's a very, very grounding stone. Okay. What it does is it pulls you. Okay. Since I do a lot of spiritual work, sometimes I find my spirit outside my body. So what happens is it pulls me back into my body. I had somebody teach me a technique where you put Velcro behind the solar plexus and then a Velcro on the spirit and pull them back together. But this does that for you. Keeps you very grounded. It keeps you centered in your body, and it does work. It works big time. And Taddy just tried it for her grandma, and she says it helps. Ah, the Taurus. Oh, sometimes things take time, girl. It's called indigo gabbro. I got mine off of Amazon. So how's it going with the Taurus? I think it's Gabbro. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, you'll have to email me. Let me look. Amazon. Yeah, Indigo Gabbro Crystal. This is the one I got. $16.99. I'll send you a link right now. I don't know if you'll be able to get through to it or not. Well, it's not going to let me send it. It's too long. And I found out because my neighbor and I got some information together. We want to start teaching classes, but her kids are home. Same issue as Taddy. There's so much schoolwork to be doing. And so we put together a class to do on grounding and all the different ways to do it. I ran across this Indigo Gabbro. I also ran across another crystal called the Dragon Stone. That is called the Law of Attraction Stone. And it says, if you're thinking negative thoughts, don't keep it anywhere near you because it's going to manifest exactly what you're thinking, right? And I had to sit down and think, what kind of thoughts am I sending out there? And I said, oh, yeah, I focus on the positive, so I guess I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's not going to let me put that link up there for you. I am doing better. I don't know why, for some reason, I've been tired the last few days. But I'm bored, I'm restless, I'm ready to do something. Getting a little better at a time, Taddy. Started doing the homeopathic thing because and my doctor says, oh yeah, homeopathy's safe. I said, see, I like doctors that are open to different things. Bored to death, girl. I'm ready for a vacation. I'm ready to go somewhere. Thank you, Taddy. Thank you. Been straightening my hair. I started straightening my hair and put a little lipstick on, and everybody's impressed. You wouldn't think that a little lipstick could make such a difference. So, do you think you're making progress with the Taurus now? Thank you, Taddy. Very, very interesting. The Taurus is back, see? Yes, you got it. He's an earth sign. You got to take it slow, hon. I'm on like 4 dating apps, and couple guys have, well, a few guys have messaged. I must be boring to talk to. They all disappear. So I need to put that in the bubble. Yes, put it in the bubble. Girl, I got the Justice card. I pulled cards for you because you're one of my moderators. Justice card. Need for balance, truth, clarity. Decision being made in your favor because somebody has walked away from a situation. Okay? And then the Six of Cups, somebody coming back from the past. Somebody coming back from the past, and that's your Taurus. I hope so. Yep, just take it slow, hon. That's all you can do with the nurse sign. Take it slow. Love Mish, we're doing readings on a donation basis now, hon. And I would never quit on your journaling goals. I have a friend that journaled for 45 years, and her family's going to make a book out of it. Don't ever quit on your journaling goals. Oh, yeah. 45. How much discipline does that take to journal every day for 45 years? And her husband is incredible. He is a storyteller like you wouldn't believe. Oh my gosh, that man is such a storyteller. And she would put all his stories into her journal too. It's going to be an amazing book. They may only just do it for the family, but it's going to be amazing. Every day for 45 years. And if she missed a day, she'd catch it up the next day. Total discipline. Yes. Dedication and discipline. Yep. Okay, I need to clear that in the bubble. So anybody that doesn't want to watch the video, this is how you do the bubble technique. Okay, you're going to bring your hands together until you feel heat or a bubble or a balloon or whatever in your hands, okay? You're going to put your emotion, your thought, your statement, your feelings, anything in the middle of that bubble. So I'm going to put in there, I must be boring to talk to. So what happens with me is I forget why I'm doing that. It clears the energy. You know how they talk about healing is like peeling the layers of healing is like peeling the layers of an onion. Well, that's because the energy is still there. Our brain is like a computer. When you learn the lessons, you think you've completed it, it goes to the recycle bin. So it's still on the computer. But if you go in and do the bubble technique, it clears all that energy out. So I forget what I'm doing, or it recedes to the background. The first time I did it, it receded to the background and something else moved in. And I said, what? And I looked over here on my right-hand side. Okay. I looked over here on my right-hand side and there was a whole line of stuff waiting to be cleared. My body knew, because I do clear stuff all the time. I do something called Access Consciousness Bars. That clears a multitude of things at the same time. The bubble technique is just clearing one thing at a time. but it clears the charge off of that so you quit going through it. It's okay if you want a reading, any kind of donation, okay? Any kind of donation. But I have a lot of ladies, when I bring up the bubble technique on Sunday nights, they go, oh, the bubble technique. That's awesome. It works. The free readings are done for the night, hun, but if you want to do a donation, we can still get you on the list. And I am normally here on Sunday nights. I will be here tomorrow night. Okay. But only the first 10 readings are free. So if you subscribe and you get a notification, you need to get on right away. Yes, it's good to see you, Taddy. I'll be here again tomorrow night, and I think I'm going to start doing it earlier because it's kind of late for some of the people on the East Coast. I'll probably start doing it at 6:30 rather than 7, okay? And you keep shining too, hun, and thank you, and email me. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say, hun. Hugs to you too, hun. So my friend that journaled every day for 45 years, I'm telling you, her husband, like I said, he is just such a storyteller. The only time I've ever seen him get quiet in my life, he was an airline pilot for United Airlines. We asked him one time, "Did you ever see a UFO?" That man clammed up like you wouldn't believe. He would not say a word. Wasn't in his belief system. Okay, Lydia, the rest of the readings tonight are on donation basis only, hun. So whatever you want to donate. And if he's cheating on you, honey, you don't want that man anyway. You got to love yourself enough not to put up with stuff like that. And there is a way. I'm going to teach you guys a way. So there's a way to ask your body yes or no, because your body is aware of things before your mind is. So one of the things you can do is close your eyes. Then I want you to think about something that makes you not happy and see what happens to your body. It should tense up somewhere. That's your no. You can train your body to give you a yes or a no on the spur of the moment. You can find out what's right for you and what's wrong for you without having to go outside yourself to ask questions. But you know what, Lydia, you've got to love yourself enough that you're not going to let anybody treat you like that. You need to reclaim your power. For example, one time I had, girl, I am level-headed. I am serious. I don't. I'm a very serious person. So, and I have a lot. I don't panic easy. Okay, so somebody told me they were going to come and visit me, and my body went into panic mode. Okay, my body went into panic mode. And I thought, what the heck is going on? And then I remember something that somebody told me about 40 years ago. Your body knows before your brain does. Pay attention to your gut feeling. Pay attention to that knowing. Your body will warn you. I told my grandson I told all my grandkids when they were little, if you ever walk into a situation and you get a funny feeling in your stomach, get the hell out of there. My grandson walked into a party one night. He says his stomach clenched up. He could hear me saying, pay attention to your body. Your body will tell you. He turned around, walked out. 2 hours later, somebody was shot and killed at that party. Pay attention to your body. So, but you need to learn how to interpret your body signals. So that's why I give this technique of being relaxed, focus on what makes you happy, and then focus on something that doesn't make you happy and watch the difference in your body, how it tenses up, where it tenses up. Your body will let you know bad situations. Does that make sense? Okay, so nobody wants to talk anymore. No more donation readings. We're all done with the free readings for tonight. So if you would like, I am here. Okay. Janine. Okay. I do free readings the first part of the first part of the chat, and then I do donating readings for the rest, and we also do spiritual talk. So if there's any questions that you want to ask, then we can talk about that. Or if you want to do a donated reading, whatever amount you want to pay, then we could do that also. And I invite you all to subscribe and get notifications when I come on. Normally I come on Sunday nights and Friday nights. Friday nights we do spiritual talk, and Sunday nights I do tarot and talk like we're doing tonight. But I think this week I may try to go on every night for a week because we're trying to get the subscribership up. I'd like to hit 1,000. We got a little ways to go. But it'd be nice to be able to hit 1,000. And YouTube has been lax about sending out a lot of notifications. But usually on Sunday nights, I'm on between 6:30 and 7 Mountain Standard Time, and the same time on Friday nights. And we're going to start a metaphysical book club. Okay, we're going to start a metaphysical book club, and the first book is going to be The Dark Side of the Light Chasers, because we push away so many parts of ourselves because we think it's bad, and they're actually a part of us. We are the yin yang, We are the dark and the light. We're whole and complete. Okay, we are whole and complete. Hear that. You don't need somebody else to come in and complete you. Anybody else that comes in is a compliment to you. So you need to reclaim. If I can teach you when you're younger to reclaim all those, to not push away those parts of yourself and not have to spend the first half of your life pushing all those parts of you away and shattering yourself. And then you spend the second half of your life trying to reclaim all those parts of yourself and heal. Okay, so hun, if you want me to do a reading, we're on donated readings right now. If you would like to make a donation of any amount, then we could do a donation reading. Lost all my moderators. I try to give as much as I can, but I can't give away all my readings away free because I started doing that and ended up with some major health problems because it was depleting my energy. So there needs to be an exchange of energy, no matter what the amount. Okay, it's just kind of a universal concept, giving and receiving, and just whatever you can pay. That's the thing. I'm not trying to make readings unaffordable. Right now it's donations, so it would need to be PayPal, hon. Because I do 10 to 15 free readings at the beginning. And we're already almost 3 hours into we've done a lot of spiritual talk too. We've talked about a lot of different techniques and spirituality tonight, so yeah. Okay, the free readings are done for the night. Oh. So any readings done now would need to be on a donation basis, and that's a phoenix. Okay, that's a phoenix. Phoenix rising. I have another one that's a picture of the universe with an eagle on it too. The eagle is my totem, and the phoenix seems to be real significant in my life also. One of the Native Americans told me it's a heyoka for me, which kind of makes sense. It's like living backwards. So for the rest of the night, it'd be donation readings, or if you have spiritual questions, we can sit and talk about spirituality if you want. Spirituality shouldn't be made to cost a fortune. We should all be able to Okay, Hannah, we're doing readings on a donation basis now. The free readings are up for the night. If you want to make a donation of any... Okay. So donation readings only now. Okay. Can't type. So it doesn't matter how much you donate, it's just an exchange of energy. If you have any spiritual questions, we could talk about that. Well, oops. Okay, well, I guess nobody wants to ask questions, and I guess we're done with the readings for tonight. So I will be here tomorrow night. If you want to subscribe, you will be notified when I come online. I do the first 10 readings free. So if you don't get a notification, you need to jump on quick, okay? And we do tarot and talk. So if you have any spiritual questions, you can come back and ask your questions too. Friday night, we do spiritual talks. Okay. So you can come in and ask questions also. Okay. So you're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to come back. We will, like I said, first 10 readings are free. And then it's donation readings after that, okay? So everybody seems to be talked out tonight. I'm starting to lose my voice. It's been 3 hours, so maybe it's time to wrap it up for tonight. Like I said, I will be here tomorrow night. You're welcome to come. You're welcome to join us. Okay? So everybody have a good night and namaste.